amazing dunker yourself. I mean, your thoughts on Ant's dunk last night?
Oh, that was crazy, man. That was all NBA. That might be dunk of the year so far. That was a crazy one, I'm not going to lie.
I mean,
Imagine dunking somebody out of the game. My bad, John. That's tough. But dunk somebody so hard they couldn't even play no more.
have you ever seen a situation like that where the dunk was so hard that basically there was some injury?
Nah, I haven't seen that one before. That was the first time for me. That was crazy.
So as far as defending Ant in general and stuff, obviously without Cat, he's been having to carry a heavier load for the T-Wolves. So from you guys' perspective, defending and stuff, how does this adjust your game plan mindset?
Well, I think Nas Reed really has been stepping up, honestly. So I think he's filled that Karl Anthony Towns role really well. Spaces the floor great. I think he's a good complement to Ant. Ant's been able to expand his game.
How do you guys view this game tonight? Obviously, these are two of the top teams this year in the West.
Yeah, we want our lick back, man. They got us earlier in the year, so we just want to come out here and get that back. We got 3 more games with them, so we want to get the tiebreaker against these guys as well, and then put ourselves back in first.
What makes their defense so good, Aaron?
They're long, they're athletic, they're versatile, and they're smart.
Yeah. When it comes to Ant, what are the keys kind of to defending a player like him in the way that he's so shifty, quick, full team effort there, I would assume?
Yeah, it's a full team effort. I mean, you got to try and keep him off of his launching pad. Just make it difficult for him. Force him away from his strengths.
Aaron, when you look at that Dallas game and kind of some of the weird ways that you lost it, there aren't many games where Yoke and Murray both kind of have low shooting percentages. There aren't a lot of games where you guys get out-rebounded the way you did and you're still in it at the end. Is there, be able to sort of take the step back and look at it as, okay, these are things that we avoid most of the time and we're still able to be in that game?
Yeah, I mean, that was a game that I felt we should have won. I don't think we played very well at all. Give credit to Dallas. They have 2 really great players, so they made 2 miraculous plays down the stretch. But, if you get beat by a 1-foot runner from 22 feet with the left hand, come on, you got to just give it up to the guy on that one.
Yeah. AG, last year in the playoffs, they tried to use Nickeil Alexander-Walker's length on Jamal to kind of bother him a bit. Now they've got McDaniels back. Is this a game where screen setters kind of have to be really intentional about making contact?
Yeah. I mean, it's just going to be a physical game all around. You can't miss screens. You can't miss box outs. You can't let them get to your spots. You can't let them push you off your spots. We know how physical they are, so we gotta match that and raise that. We gotta see it and raise.
I think it was Bruce last year that said that they gave you kind of the toughest playoff matchup. What is it about this Minnesota team that makes it so tough for you guys to go up against?
I just think the size. The size-wise, they match up with us really well. I think a lot of the times we're oversized at pretty much every position. And this is a team that, from position to position has pretty much the same type of length, same type of athleticism, same type of size. So it's a good matchup and it's a fun game.
And what makes KCP so good at navigating screens? What are sort of the traits that you see?
Just his will. KCP has an indomitable will. It's a word? Okay, there we go.
Or will.
It's a new word for him.
got a Scrabble word for you guys, man.
You ain't gonna have that many letters.
Yeah, well, I don't play Scrabble, so I won't have any letters. He just has a will. He has a want, so his effort is unmatched, and that's where it starts. And the technique after that, his technique is second to none.
Does it impress guys the way that, over the course of a regular season, he's having to chase guys like Steph, guys like, Kyrie or Luka around so much? It's kind of he's in a type of role where you can't really be off for any type of stretch. What's so difficult about doing that over the course of a regular season?
Well, you got all NBA caliber player coming at you every game, so he needs help. So guys like CB, P. Watt, myself, we got to step up and help him on the defensive end.
As a guy who's had a lot of highlight moments in your career, curious what you thought. First, you saw Ants last night, and what you thought about it.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. That was one of them ones, man. That was a top 10 dunk. in NBA history.